Okay.
Yeah, I captured everything. You just saw exactly what you said.
Awesome. So moving on. Talk to me. So what is the white matter made of?
Myelin.
Awesome.
Myelin.
So then what is the gray matter? What's the gray matter made of? Like what?
Not mine.
So yeah, so what other parts of the cell are there, of the neuron? Axon terminals. Excellent. How about cell bodies? Yeah, or dendrites. Yeah, excellent. Well, they're all yeah, all relative. Very nice. So if synapses, you guys know what a synapse is, right? But information that travels, it's like a space between two neurons.
Like a gap.
Yes, a synapse, yeah. So the synapse, and it's particular to between two neurons because it's between a neuron and a muscle cell. What's it called? The neuromuscular junction. Okay, so we're talking about synapse right now. Does that make sense? No muscles.
Between neurons.
Excellent, between neurons. That's where the synapse is. The synapse would be in the gray matter, right? Because that's where all the dendrites and the terminal ends of the axons and the cell bodies would be. Just to put it out there. We shall talk about it later. Awesome. So now, you guys see how you have the gray, it almost looks like a butterfly or like an H. I like an H. So, we got a couple of horns that we should talk about. We said this in the side with the big hole is the front, right? Mm-hmm. So, that's the anterior. What's another term for front versus back? So what's another term for front? Ventral, like the belly, right? And another term for back is very nice. I love the pairs. So this horn down at the bottom, well, I'm holding it like so, but it would be flat. But this horn down at the bottom here is the ventral horn. Very nice.
Wait, which part is the horn?
You see how that it humps out? Here's a horn, a horn, a horn. Gray matter only.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Sorry, yeah, gray matter. Gray matter only. A horn, a horn, a horn. Okay. So the one at the very bottom is the ventral. What's the one on the side?
Lateral.
Good. And the one up top towards me?
Dorsal.
Yay, the dorsal horn. Awesome. Should we talk about what they do now or do it later?
Can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah, please.
Which one is that one right there?
This?
No, let's go
This?
over. Okay. Other side.
This side?
Yeah. Above it.
Okay, so what's this one?
That one's ventral.
Ventral horn. What's this one?
Lateral.
Yes, lateral horn. So what's this one? Well, ventral versus...
Oh, see, I thought that one was dorsal.
Wait, this one?
Yeah.
They're both.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, bilateral.
Okay.
Bilateral means it's like half, like it's a
Okay.
mirror image almost. Yeah. So yeah, exactly.
Okay.
They essentially contain information that travels on one side or the other of your body.
Okay.
If that makes any sense. Yeah. So dorsal horns right there and right there. Okay. Trying to be nice like this
And they're
person.
actually called horns, right?
Yes. Yes.
And the
Yes. Yes.
central canal is
So the gray, you guys see how if you imagine it's like an H, right? Two lines and like the horizontal line. This part in the middle, the horizontal line that goes across, gray commissure. Okay, it's the skinny part that attaches the horns from either side. So gray commissure. Okay, gray commissure. C-O-M-M-I-S-S-U-R-E.
is that where the crossover?
No, the crossover occurs in the medullary pyramids up here in the brainstem. Actually above the brainstem. That's the only place the crossover occurs.
So the gray commissure is where it connects.
Yeah, it connects both the horns, so it's like it's literally number 8. This is an excellent thing to write numbers down for because there are 2 exact models. This is one. The other one is hidden away because people tore the shit out of this one. You wanted to save one. Gray commissure. Okay, now you know.
So the only thing you can know for that is just connecting.
Yeah, it's the flat part of the. It's like yeah.
I just thought I heard you say something about a crossover there. I don't know.
Yeah, I hear that too, but I can't remember.
I don't know.
He said the fibrous crossover.
He said something about a crossover happening at the gray commissure.
Oh really? I didn't know that. I only ever knew the medullary pyramids.
Or is just the
It's this part, like where my finger is. It's literally like the
so it's
of the gray.
inside and on the tops, basically.
What do you mean inside?
So this
That hole?
and
This
so,
hole right here
Uh-huh.
is the central canal. It
Okay,
runs
that's the central
through
canal.
the gray commissure.
Okay. Got
Yep.
it.
So that's number 9. There's a number 9 with a little arrow pointed to it. That's the central canal.
And that's running through it, right?
Yeah, it runs through the gray commissure. Yay! You guys also have central canal, you know. Another one. The Haversian system, the Osteon. Awesome. Okay. Talk to me about. Oh, maybe we shouldn't. Let's do it. Let's do it, you guys. Talk.
So he said something about like the red and black was the somatic visceral motor, right?
Why did she do this? Why?
Is that wrong?
That's what I'm coming to right this minute. Talk to me
Oh, okay.
about.
I was just making sure.
I love you. It's okay.
Because you said the
I'm
crossover
sorry.
song.
It's late. I've been downtown since 9 a.m. I apologize. Okay. As a call very generously pointed out, there are two different colors on the front, on the vertical side here. On the front, on the vertical side, and on the back. Okay. Ventral side, and the
Okay,
dorsal
what?
side.
Yeah.
Stop me. When I sound like an idiot, stop me. I'm probably saying something stupid. Yeah. There is a reason for the two different colors. The two different colors, would you like to explain because you were here yesterday?
No, I was just
Oh, okay. Yay! There's two different colors represent somatic and visceral. Very nice. What does somatic mean? What does somatic mean?
Voluntary.
Voluntary. Somatic means voluntary. What muscle is somatic? What muscle type of your three?
Skeletal.
Skeletal, very nice. Skeletal muscle, right? So all of the somatic neurons, all the somatic neurons will be running to skeletal muscle, motor, skeletal.
This is a really dumb question, but only
No.
your skeletal muscles are somatic?
Yeah, voluntary. Somatic means it interacts with the outside environment,
Okay.
so it's going to be, yeah. I would say
What's the name of the other muscle?
cardiac and smooth.
Oh, right,
Yeah, so what kind of, see, I don't want to say absolutely definite, I just want to that's the basic general point that you have to know. And we'll put that all in the diamond, because the diamond's an excellent thing.
Okay, cool.
So what's the other term? You have somatic, what's the other term? Visceral. Where does visceral go? Yeah, essentially, so all of it goes internal to the internal environment, right? The involuntary stuff that you don't have to say, oh, I need more blood calcium, increased blood calcium. Your body does that for you, right?
And that's cardiac muscle.
Yeah, cardiac, and I think, yeah, smooth, because sphincters, internal sphincters are involuntary, they're smooth.
In the
Yeah.
brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's called somatic visceral.
What?
Like I'm just
The diamond will help you.
because
No
how
joke.
was,
That's
like red and black you said is somatic.
no, red and black are two different colors because all it is one represents somatic and one represents visceral. That's all they're saying. Same thing for green and yellow. One of them is representing somatic and one's representing visceral. That's it.
You
But
know
one of them's
which one?
motor.
No, it tells you down here, but it
Oh.
doesn't matter.
Oh.
What matters, because it is actually a little bit of a screwed up the way they have it set up. I don't like the way they have the front part set up. I'll draw it on the board and memorize it from the board.
So you
Don't memorize it from here.
You said the red and black one represents somatic, one represents.
Yeah, visceral, but
Visceral.
very specific. So let's just jump back to this really fast.
Okay.
Let me see if I can answer your question before you ask it. How's
Okay.
that? So you have, remember how he said, what did he say about roots and ramuses? Ramuses are mixed, roots are not. Okay, ramuses are mixed, roots are not. Chant it like a mantra. Ramuses are mixed, roots are not.
What is that?
Mixed refers to afferent versus efferent. Afferent versus efferent. What's another set of terms that are synonymous with afferent and efferent? Sensory and motor. Sensory is afferent, motor is efferent. Same, remember S-A-M-E? Sensory, afferent, motor, efferent. Okay, so let's really fast jump down here. You have roots.
Wait, what? Say it again. Sensory is
Afferent, A-F-F. And then motor is efferent, S-A-M-E. Same. And you also have Dave, D-A-V-E.
oh yeah, I put that down.
D is dorsal, A is afferent.
That's all like one.
See right here? The colors that, ooh, you see how somebody tore the fuck out of this? The green and the yellow is the dorsal root. Okay, dorsal root. It's number 23 specifically. It's not the big bulge. The big bulge is something different. It's between the big bulge and the gray. Dorsal root. Number